Welcome to a special episode of Extra Time with Girls on the Ball, coming live from St George's Park. I'm delighted to be joined by Grace Clinton. Welcome to the pod.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Second England camp now. Is it all normal now, or you're starting to get used to everything?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, the girls help with that a lot. Like, they're so welcoming. So, yeah, I'm having a crack with them all now. It's fun.
Tell me about the call-up.
Oh, God. I missed Serena's call, actually. That was a bit embarrassing. But then she called again and I was shocked. Very excited. The first person I rang was my mum and my dad. And my mum said she felt like she was going to cry. It was so, it was wholesome. It was nice.
Love that. I'm delighted for you because I was asked to do some predictions for something we did before the call-up and I said, I think you should throw Grace Clinton in there. And I was like, if this happens, I'm going to look so smart. So I'm delighted.
I'm glad I could prove you right.
Have you had conversations with Serena yet about like settling in or like setting yourself goals?
Yeah, she's really nice, Serena. She's, especially on the first camp, she had a sort of a little welcome meeting with me herself. And she keeps on winding me up about a cup of tea as well, because that's the first thing I said to her. I was like, I think I need to sit down and a tea after she told me. But yeah, her and the coach and staff have been really great and even helping me like with clips and helping me improve my game. So yeah.
I was speaking to you before we started recording about that step up from under 23s. What's the core difference? It sounds interesting. Yeah,
it's a lot of. I've heard a lot of people say it, but you don't believe it. But when you make that step, it's just a lot more chilled. There's a lot less meetings. There's a lot more ownership to just take control of yourself. Whereas obviously in the age groups, you have a lot of meetings. It's a lot at once. But yeah, there's a lot of off time.
Does it help you kind of relax then?
Yeah, definitely. Especially there's a lot of things going on. And you come from a busy environment in football, so to come on camp and it to be a safe space where you can chill is really nice.
And what do you see as your best position? Because Robert at Spurs says you'll be a number 10.
Yeah, he's been playing me there as well, to be fair. I'm just a player that wants the ball, so I liked left wing when I could get on the ball and come inside, but obviously I ended up coming into them 10 spaces, but then sometimes I end up dropping deeper to try and get on the ball. So for me, it's just, being the best player I can for the team and getting the ball and creating stuff all the time.
That goal against Brighton definitely stands out.
Yeah.
What did that feel like?
Yeah, it was unreal, I felt like we deserved to win that game, so to get the goal to put us ahead was really nice, and yeah, it was a nice feeling.
When England won the Euros, you'd just done the Euros with the under-19s. Now you're coming to experience Wembley as part of the senior squad, and much are you looking forward to that?
I know. I've watched them win the Euros at Wembley, so to be a part of the squad now is like, if you'd have told me when I watched them that time, I wouldn't believe it would be so soon. And obviously to be here now is surreal, but I'm going to take it all in and embrace it all.
How do you think you're going to feel when you walk out and you've got all the fireworks and the flames and the fire and the cheering?
Goosebumps, like the fans and the crowd that we get at Wembley and how noisy it is. It's just unbelievable, so I'm really excited.
You came through youth levels with Chiara as well. Does it help having like a fellow newbie around with you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she's so funny, Chiara, and like you said, we've been on every single camp together, so to come up on the first camp especially, it was nice to settle in with Chiara.
Is there any player that's kind of taken you under their wing?
Oh, I knew a lot of them, obviously Tooney and Leslie and Zell and that, so that was nice. And me and Maya spend a lot of time together on camp, but I really spent a lot of time with Rach Daly and Millie Bright last camp. But all of them have been so nice and I have a good crack with them all.
And last question, maybe a hard question, but where does the love of football come from?
My dad, definitely. Yeah, he had all of me brothers and my sister playing football, so even when I was a baby I was watching them on the side of the pitch, so he had me out in the garden doing kicky up, so it definitely comes from my dad.
So the family must be pretty proud of you then.
Yeah, he doesn't say it all the time, but he definitely is.
Well, Dad, if you're listening, tell her how proud you are. Thank you very much for having a quick chat with me. Really appreciate it. And one of our first Lioness guests on the pod. So.
Oh wow, am I? Oh, it feels special.